Dragons, breathing fire.
And that's the way the team name was revealed this week. The XFL Seattle Dragons coming to town next February at CenturyLink Field. Team President Ryan Gustafson joining us tonight. What's this week been like for you since the big reveal?
Thanks for having me, Aaron. It's been crazy, but so awesome. The reception's been amazing. For me personally, growing up here, being able to launch a professional franchise in my hometown is pretty great. I'm just so proud of our team, and more than anything, just excited for our fans that they're going to be able to help write the story for us going forward in the weeks to come.
What kind of feedback have you gotten about the name and the logo so far?
It's been really actually amazing. Like once people kind of see the story behind the brand, the video you just saw, which still gets me all fired up, and also just hearing about what the XFL is about in general. It's about fun and it's about football, and we're going to bring high quality, authentic football and fun to this marketplace and the best fans in the world. And I think when people kind of see that story come together, they're all really excited about it, and as are we.
You know, the question that I've gotten the most is how does Dragon encapsulate the idea of Seattle in general? Because really the only reference I can come up with is Bruce Lee, Enter the Dragon. I hadn't really heard any other Dragon references when it came to Seattle in the past.
Yeah, I heard that too, which is it's a good reference. You know, I think we wanted something that was unique and had a lot of potential to create something special around. And more than anything, like, we wanted something that was going to be able to stand the test of time and be a 100-year brand, and we think we've done that. But I think more than anything, this is just the beginning. This is the title of our story. We want our fans to help co-create this with us. And this is just the beginning, and it's up to us to make something of this brand, because at the end of the day, the name is just the name, and it's going to be about what we can create from it.
I know there's a lot of speculation over whether this new league's going to work. There has been a lot of money behind it. It has a solid national television contract. How, though, is this league going to differentiate itself from the NFL? Obviously, you're not playing at the same time as the NFL.
Yeah, I think first and foremost, we're not competing with the NFL. We're a complement to it. And as you mentioned, we have a lot of funding backing behind us. And what that allowed us to do over the course of the past year and a half is study and really create a football product that people are going to attach themselves to. And more than anything for us, it's not about surviving year one. It's about becoming a 100-year brand. And that funding allows us to think long term. Our broadcast agreement's a good example of that. You tune on your TV next February, you're going to see the Seattle Dragons playing the Los Angeles Wildcats, and that's exciting because we're going to develop this one football fan at a time, and this is just the beginning.
You mentioned authentic football. You also talked about the football product. What exactly does authentic football mean? Yeah,
we've done a lot of research into what football fans want, and football fans, they want more football, especially between the Super Bowl and the draft, which is when we're going to be playing. But they want it to be like what football is. They don't want it to be changed a lot, and that's what we're trying to do. You'll see us come out with a few rule innovations, but what you're going to see is high-quality football, and it's going to be recognizable, and it's not going to be a big departure from what you see in other leagues. We might do a few things differently to speed the game up and make it more engaging, but at the end of the day, this league is about high-quality football, not gimmicky, and we're going to need to make sure that our football fans see something that they're going to believe in.
You know, everybody loves the game day atmosphere at Seahawks games. Kind of give me a sense of what that's going to be like at a game day for the Seattle Dragons starting in February.
Yeah, that's the stuff that we're going to be working on over the next few months, is creating that experience. I remember going to Seahawks games, Mariners games, Sonics games as a kid. Those are some of my best memories, and that's what we want to do. We want to create memories for this community, do it in a way where people leave the stadium with smiles on their faces, and 25 years from now, I want people to be talking about when they went to their first Seattle Dragons game. That's our goal, and it starts with the in-game experience, and I think you're going to see us bring fans closer to the game than they've ever been and do it in a really fun way.
I know you're taking season ticket deposits right now on XFL.com. You just click the Seattle link, is that right?
Yep, absolutely.
Is there anything you can share about, projections for next year going forward, how that's going so far?
It's actually going amazing. I think, unsurprisingly, Seattle fans have proven themselves to be the best fans in the world. Our deposits are off to an excellent start. I think when we talk about what success looks like, to me, I want our fans to look back on this a year from now and say that we did things the right way, that they left the stadium with a smile on their faces. And if we do things the right way, this league's going to have a lot of sustainability to it, and something that's going to be around for a very long time.
So what's next? Draft in October, training camp in November, is that right?
So our draft will be in mid-October. Right now, obviously, with the NFL rosters being at 90 and cutting down here in a week or so, our draft will be in mid-October, and then our mini camps will start in early December, leading up to full training camp after the holidays, and our first game kicking off February 8th.
Head coach Jim Zorn ready to go with the rest of his staff there. How closely then should people be watching the Seahawks preseason finale on Thursday, given the possibility of having some of those guys ultimately playing maybe for the Dragons or the XFL in general?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm going to the Seahawks game on Thursday. I know I'll be watching it a lot more closely. You said it earlier on the show, but right now with the NFL rosters being at 90 and cutting down to 53, that 37 guys times 32 teams, there's a lot of high-quality football players out there that are not going to have a team in the next couple weeks. We think that we can create a really compelling product from our ability to get high-quality talent, and it starts with what guys are going to be. The difference between 53 and 57 is really small, and so yeah, I'll be watching a lot more closely than I otherwise would be.
Well, thank you, Seattle Dragons president Ryan Gustafson. Thanks so much for joining us, and best of luck to you going forward in the inaugural year starting in February.
Thanks, Aaron. Really appreciate it.
We'll be back with more Q It Up Sports after this.